man.
When do we go on here?
We're on now.
Oh, we're on. We're live.
Yeah.
What's
So
up
this
to,
This
man?
is just like surveillance tape in Vegas. It's on all the time.
All the
okay?
time.
Yeah.
You're on all the time.
What's up?
Not much, man. Just
Yeah?
I was just talking to Randy on the way over. I mean, we're in Daytona. It's another year.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
2012. It's crazy. And I'm ready to go. I was ready to go when I got out of the car in Homestead.
I'm sure you
This
were.
has been a long winter of let's go racing.
Twiddling
Yeah,
the
racing.
thumbs.
So I'm pretty excited about it. We got Fastenal on board. That's huge. And our pit crew is ready to go. The engines are ready to go. The cars are the best we've ever had. I mean, I'm excited. The engines were, like always, we're trying to get a little more power out of the engines. We felt that as good as we were at the beginning of last year, there's some gains we can make at the end. And then I guess for Bob and I, the biggest thing was just to go over the things we did right, go over the things we did wrong, and to try not to change too much for this year.
Honestly, what did you do wrong?
Not much.
Yeah, not much at all.
I'm not being
I'm not
jerk
either.
by saying that.
When
We
you
just-
dissect those last 10 races, we
Yep.
went back through it a lot on different shows I was on, and it's like, what could you have done any different?
There isn't much we could have. We could have maybe practiced a little better at Kansas and Martinsville. We had terrible setups at those places, and that's Bob and I's fault for hoping things. We kind of hoped things would work out, and they did not. And then but the last few races, I mean, we played it a little bit safe at Phoenix. We could have short pitted with KC, maybe had a shot at the win there, but we looked at it like we're leading the points. Let's go do everything we can to keep leading these points, and not. We didn't want to lose the championship, and we didn't. We made Tony go out and win it, and they did. And so, I guess the way we look at it is if we can perform like that every year, we don't think that somebody can come and do what Tony did every year. I think we're going to win a lot.
Well, because of the way it ended, was it harder to process that and be okay with how it ended?
A little bit, but then we had this meeting with Bob and Jack and
when did that happen?
And everybody. It was right before Christmas, I believe it was. It was either right before Christmas or right after everybody got back to the shop. And we sat down there in the meeting, and Jack's sitting there, and Robbie's sitting there, and I thought, oh boy, they're gonna have something here they want me to admit to doing wrong or something, And Jack said, hey, we lost this thing by 1 point. He said, what can we do to be better? And I started to sit there, and I almost said, hey, we could qualify. And Bob said, hey, he said, if this thing started tomorrow, I'd do the same thing. We'd make the same decisions, and if somebody wants to come beat us, then they can do it. And I thought that was pretty cool of Bob to say, and it made it real to me that, hey, we did our best. We did a good job, and I need to have a little pride in that, not always be second-guessing. Honestly, Homestead was kind of easy. We sat on the pole. I don't mean easy to do, but it was easy to handle. Because we sat on the pole. We led the most laps. We were leading when it rained. And Darian and Tony, they just got us. They took a chance and they made it work. And I got to talk to Darian a little bit about it in Vegas. I was like, man, you. He said, I knew it was going to rain, and we knew that was our chance, and we did. And I felt like once that race was over, I thought, man, all I want to do now is I want to be I want to give Tony the credit he deserves, and be a good. A good example for my kids, and just swallow this one and go. And it was really tough. And but I'm just that's all I could do.